here for example, what the fuck? Oh wait, dude, how fucking okay, currently I kept, dude, how fucking okay, dude, look, I gotta get to work at fucking 6, dude. Let me check how, dude, this just popped up. I have to fucking hell. I'm gonna have to try to make this as short as possible, but dude, like, I really do miss the old fucking Idubbbz, dude. Like, basically, like, this guy, he's always been fucking edgy and always, like, everybody was always there with him because everybody on, like, in that circle on the internet, on YouTube, is just like teenagers, edgy teenagers fucking around, and they like that you don't give a shit because you shouldn't give a shit because if you don't like what people are saying about you, you can just fucking leave. If you can't grow up here, you can get the fuck off your computer. This isn't like being fucking assaulted or being insulted in real life. Like what? Yeah, you don't have to see it. You don't have to deal with it. If you don't like it, you don't have to listen to it. And that's why everybody always agreed with him. Now there's this whole thing, this controversy that sparked all this with yeah, he kicked somebody off, and I could sort of get it from like the perspective of we don't really know what the relationship is with his wife. It's all like his business, his private bullshit. Like I don't really want to get into that. And I get like if subconsciously, sort not even subconsciously, just like in his private life, he sort of feels like dude, I don't know, this guy's insulting my wife, and like if he sort of feels like this could hurt his relationship with his wife if he doesn't do something about it. So in general, I guess if you like people, you shouldn't do it. But then like it's Idubbbz, like people should know that. But I sort of get how he's sort of in that situation where like, oh well, what if my wife takes this wrong that I'm not doing anything? Like we don't know how his wife is. I mean, there are just some clips that are probably sort of taken out of context. We can make what we can make out of them, but uh, like his whole thing now of just oh well, it's wrong. What I did, all of these videos, what I did in them, saying mean things to people online, oh that's wrong. But you always you always defended what you did, like Tanamonjo, like right now you're like, oh, I feel so. Well, you made a content cut defending that, and you were right. That's why everybody agreed with you, and you'd have to be a week at 6 after time, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're going back on all that, but you're not making an argument. You're not making a counter argument to your original argument. You're just abandoning it, saying, oh well, that's no longer my argument. I disagree with my. Well, explain. Why were you wrong? Because we all think you're right. That's why we always agreed with you because you were fucking right. It's the internet. Somebody doesn't like that you're like making an edgy, mean joke at them, like being a fucking asshole over the internet as a joke. Well, they can get the fuck offline. It's funny. There's nothing wrong with it. Like if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the internet. Like you always stood by this. It's not like you always just knew and understood, yeah, this is wrong, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's never the position you took. Like if this is your new thing, you have to explain because all of us are on board. That's why we're subscribed to you. We're fans of you because we're on board with that. We don't think, oh well, this is so fucked up. But no, no, we never thought of you that way. We don't think of you as like this fucking real prankster guy, Joseph Costello, when he did that shit. And like he was on Keemstar saying, well, I'm a funny dick. And like I found that pretty funny, but like we don't see you that way. We see you as the champ because you're it's fine that you're an asshole online. And now you're like, well, you can't be an asshole anymore. It's like, dude, you can't just take all that back and just be like, well, now this is my new position, so well, that's it. No,
For a
why were you
while, I
wrong?
felt like if I changed
Because
my
we still agree with
content
you.
over time, that people would see that as a reflection of who I am and what I value.
Oh my god.
Uh,
It's like, dude, I swear, since he's had that fucking hair, it's like it's like thank fuck Pyro didn't like take the same twist, when his hair became gay. But dude, now that he's got the like, dude, I don't know, like it's, bro,
well,
we
I'm
really miss the old Idubbbz, yeah. I mean,
starting to realize that that is a very weak and passive way to, run my channel and live my life. So I
wait,
think
what,
it's a
dude?
reflection of who I am and what I value.
Okay, buddy.
But I'm starting to realize that that
I mean, you said you weren't gonna like bring that online though, right? Like that's your
is
personal
a
life,
very weak
and like online, that's a different thing.
and passive way to,
Yeah, I guess the event
run
very
my
fun.
channel and live my life. So I think it's, if I'm going to have the balls to go to Tana's fan meetup and say
Nigga.
slurs at her and then make a video.
Yeah, now you won't even say nigga. What a pussy, dude. Holy shit, Leafy. Leafy is more edgy than you now. That's right, boys. He's back now.
About how it's
You're,
okay to say
dude,
slurs.
you're fucking. Yeah, it
I think I
is.
should have the balls to.
What, you don't think it's okay anymore? Like, dude, if you're going to say that it is no longer okay, you've always defended doing it, and we've always agreed with you, and now you're just going to say to everyone who already agreed with you before, oh, well, I don't agree. Explain, dude. You have how many subscribers? You've always done a terrific job, even in your last content comp. There was even a behind the scenes video that I watched because I'm fucking retarded, and, yeah, like it was clear you were saying like you really want to put an effort, you really want this, like you want the shit you put out to be good for your fans. That's why you don't post often, and that's why like you always made sure to post fucking good
Okay to
content.
say slurs. I
It's
think I
like,
should have the balls
yeah,
to.
you cared about your shit, you cared that it was right, and you didn't have a moral problem with it. So like you've changed your perspective, you could at least see why your fans wouldn't have with you, and you're just expecting them to have aged along with you just like overnight because you stopped uploading content. Explain why is this wrong? I mean, that's the bare minimum, because that's all you say. Like we all complain about how you've changed. Like you have to say why this was wrong, why all this was wrong, because we don't agree with you. We don't agree that it was wrong. I feel like if I say this anymore, I'll just like be fucking repeating myself again, like
Make
on
an
all my other
apology
live
video
streams.
and take accountability for the mistakes I've made. So
Okay, well, that accountability starts by explaining how it's wrong. How were these mistakes wrong? Not like who you've never cared about this. Why? Like dude, you should debate your fans on this. Actually, that's what I would do.
that's what this
Actually,
video
I just wouldn't do this fucking dumb shit that you're doing right now. But
is. I've realized that I need to be crystal clear about what I believe, so there's no
say,
room
bro, all the fucking top champs are leaving. At least all the top champs that I know of.
for
It's so
ambiguity.
sad.
I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on
How?
this.
How did it damage? If people don't like it, they can leave the internet. This is how the internet is. What Leafius here did wasn't wrong. He defended what he did. You defended what you did. You did, and again, this collaboration with Sam Hyde. Oh well, this guy right there, he was collaborating with Sam Hyde, and you think that's wrong. Well, again, you before then did a collaboration with Sam Hyde. You don't fucking know if he said some dumb shit about someone's like, dude, you before were collaborating with Sam Hyde, so you should get it from your earlier perspective. Hey, what if back then somebody told me, hey, you can? I mean, you did that, so you would understand why someone might do that. Like they don't have a grudge against you
Channel.
or your wife.
And
And apparently, all that he said about your wife, him, like the guy who you expelled, he said it after you kicked him, which by then it makes sense. Like you're throwing jabs at him, he's just throwing jabs back because this is the internet and this is the circle you've sort of built up by making the channel you've made and that you're now renouncing all the principles of. But Dude,
also
I'm so high, and I could fucking. How does he not get this? This is the fucking king of the fucking like a million IQ more than me, and he doesn't get this. This is my fucking brain is deteriorating. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude. At least we, and it's like I wish I could say at least we still have Leafy, because Leafy was always better, but Leafy left so fucking long ago, and it's just, bro.
created a culture of
Hi.
Oh,
it's
shut
Will
the
from
fuck
Boomerang.
up,
If you use Steam, the PC
nigga.
game platform,
Dude, at least
you
I'll
can be
say
in-
the nigga word,
apathy
okay?
and a lot
Thank
of like cruelty as well. Like, you know, some of the videos
Oh
I've made
yeah, bro.
have been
And it's like the people who would, lots of them, I'm sure they haven't even watched. They never even fucking knew because they Kickstarter dumb shit. Like they probably like their brains probably didn't fully work. If they got some emails, which they probably didn't even know how to use an email. Well, they probably needed one to sign up for the fucking account. If they left their email on there, which they probably didn't, they probably like didn't know how to fucking read English and didn't bother reading this shit. It's like, oh, people are being negative towards me. Uh, they probably didn't even fucking read it. And if they did, like, well, sucks for them. They decided to be on the internet. This is the sphere you put yourself into when you go on YouTube. It's like you don't like it. You don't have to. You could grow up here. It's like, dude, who cares? This isn't a fucking problem. Like these people made sort of shitty projects, and it's like, you don't like that, don't use the internet. And the whole Kickstarter thing, it's like, I guess you had that most. I think who cares? Like if people are stupid enough to give their money to these, it's like you're not really exploiting them. They're exploiting themselves and their stupidity. You're just allowing them to. Otherwise, they'll go somewhere else. It's like you want to do that. That's fucking cool. Like that's fucking hilarious. If you get people to donate to you, but like you had that moral principle that they were pretty much scamming people, that they were doing people wrong. So these people who you were harshly criticizing, and you could hear it in your voice and your tone, you had that under the pretense. These people are bad people who are trying to scam you out of your money. That's why you had that tone. So you always like you always throw it under a moral tone. So you always moralized it. Those people you've heard, and in your content cuts, we're talking about people who you argued were bad people. Look at Lifescum. Well, I don't even want your fucking like props because I think you're a awful human being. I wonder how many I don't know, some of the people I don't know, like the fucking dude Tech Destruction, I think you said oh well, he's not an awful person, he's just, his videos are fucking cancer and garbage. And like that's why we like you, because well, you can say bad people like that. Teenagers are edgy and they like their space. They can have a space, and if people don't like that space, they can leave because there are other people like people who are like not into that shit. They usually don't use that space because that space is for edgy teenagers. They have different interests. They don't join that sphere. They don't interfere with that. They don't get
not
themselves into
edgy.
that.
I don't think they
Like you can just choose not to read it. You don't like your computer. Your ass is not glued to your computer. Okay, we aren't like, I don't know. Your computer is not part of your body. We're not like that. That's not a part of us yet. Okay, like, dude, we don't have to fucking deal with all this shit. There is a block button. There is just a, dude. Online hate is not like people coming up to your door and fucking screaming at you. And how do you think any of these people still get harassed with a mean fucking emails that they don't have to read, and they probably like never fucking bothered to read? Because why would anyone fucking bother to do that shit unless you want to clown on them? Which, like, then you gave them some time to kill. No, you didn't hurt anyone. You like, if people chose to hurt themselves and like let themselves be influenced by this, they could have responded. They like, this is, again, this is the internet. If you haven't grown up here, maybe you shouldn't be on the internet yet because you're a fucking child. And I don't think you're criticizing a lot of children.
you know, some of these videos were
And
edgy.
who
I think they were
cares?
just outright
Because
cruel.
then maybe they shouldn't be on them.
So I don't want people to, get it confused.
Dude, I don't think you're gonna get through to any of us with any of this that you're saying, and this is 1 minute and 23.
About,
Like, what the fuck
where
are
I
you doing,
stand.
dude? Like, you used to, I don't know, really capture the audience. It's like, you weren't doing it on fucking purpose, though. Like, you really have changed. You get that, right? And your entire content, like, you changed in a way that you're objecting to the entirety of your content. Like, you have to explain to us why it's wrong. We don't believe that it's wrong. We don't think, oh, well, we're all assholes enjoying this shit, partaking in it, but, like, dude, it's fucking, we like it, so, no, you were defending what you were doing. You never said, I don't care that it's wrong, I'm doing it anyway, because it's fun. You always outright, you would have said that if you believed that. Did you used to believe that and you didn't say that? Like,
I have made
clarify.
some cruel, hurtful content.
Like, we get that this is your new position. That's why we're saying you've changed, and we're complaining about that. So you gonna address, like, why your new position's right, or why we should... Any of that, I wonder.
I need to acknowledge that, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me this long to acknowledge it.
What are you acknowledging? Like, the fact that we acknowledge that we realize that you've changed. Yeah, we're asking you to explain yourself. Maybe what made you change? Why do you hold your new perspective? How do you like not debate? How do you refute your old perspective? How do you respond to it? Because all of us have your old perspective. How do you counter that?
The content I'm talking about specifically are content cop videos and videos where I was just generally criticizing people for
It's like the leafy shit. It's like, are you fucking serious? Who
very
cares?
lackluster reasons. And
Okay, so at least he's not talking about the fucking Kickstarter.
obviously didn't have any accountability
'cause he
online
clearly had some moral standards, and just saying like they were bad people. That's why they did that.
whatsoever on
That's
my
his
end.
position on that.
I was morally grandstanding and acting as if I am any better than any of these people that I was
No, you weren't. You were not.
making content cop videos on, and I'm not.
And well, you were for some of them because you are a better person. Say Race Gun. You weren't acting that way. Your content was and is, well, up to now, better than their content. And you were making fair on the over the table criticisms, or you were poking fun at them like comedians do because that's where you were. I guess now you don't think that comedy is funny if it's edgy, but that's your style of comedy. That's always been. So, like, are you done with comedy? Like, what are you saying here? That's what we're wondering, because your style of comedy is dark humor. You're a comedian. Like, dude, you not connect the dots on this. I'm fucking high as shit, and I'm a retard, and I can connect the dots.
I'm a real human who makes mistakes, and
yeah, I can see
I
you're
make a
really
different
fucking
set of
flawed right
mistakes
now. What the
than
fuck is
people I was
wrong with
making
you?
videos on.
Like, you're on meth,
But it
dude.
doesn't matter.
You got
I don't think
tattoos now? What are you, yeah, didn't he make fun of the tattooed guy a while ago?
anyone deserves that level of cruelty
Dude,
or hate.
I'm fucking not funny.
It's also indoctrinated a lot of people into thinking that this is an okay way.
Yeah, it is, and we already agreed with you. You weren't new, like, Leafy. Why do you think all that's popular? Because we are edgy. Like, during our teenage years, we like being edgy. We don't like having adult selves. No, you can't say this word. You can't say... And, like, dude, you weren't the first person to say nigger, and, like, nobody... It's like, we all feel that way. Like, oh, well, because you're white, you can't say this word. Otherwise, it's fucking racist, because you have the wrong skin color. Oh, well, fuck you, bitch. I'ma just do whatever the fuck I want, because fucking kill yourself, dumbass. It's like, dude, people vibe with that. It's not good. Indoctrinate, people fucking vibe with it. Especially, like, teenagers, and that's your demographic. Like, you're not indoctrinating fucking anybody. These people already, like, I watched Leafy, and I agreed with him, and, like, at first I didn't fucking really, but, like, I watched, and I agreed with him. At first I was like, dude, what you're doing is wrong, but I think it's funny as hell. Then I realized, like, when he was, like, criticizing the cyberbullying videos, and he gave accurate criticisms, like, this doesn't matter, you don't have to fucking be on the internet. You don't have to. Get the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. Like I realize, hey, he's got a point, dude. I'm gonna have to,
way to
dude.
behave, and it's not. It's super irresponsible and
Irresponsible,
shitty.
motherfucker.
I am very insecure
Goddamn.
about my ability to create interesting content or like
Yeah,
entertain.
without being edgy.
It's gotten better over the years, but it's something that I have struggled with constantly.
I know. I think it
And
just
it's one of
declined
the
with
reasons
like
why
this
I
because this was a prerequisite to making humor. You being edgy. Otherwise, it's not really funny. That's how a lot of teenagers. Again, like you didn't make this whole culture. Leafy, we agreed with you because we like that. There's nothing wrong with people liking that, and we are entertained by that. And these people don't have to be here. If they don't like that's fair. If they don't like how the rules play, they don't have to participate. Like, dude, this is just democracy in action, motherfucker. Like, what? This
kept
fucking
making
guy.
this hurtful content. I ended up pivoting it into other things because
I'm gonna fucking kill
I
myself,
felt
dude.
bad about it, like innately. But it's still something that I struggle with.
Dude, you should apologize to Leafy because this proves you very much definitely know better than him because you're definitely very much no funnier than him. Like, I mean, he'd probably clown on you, but he probably like isn't gonna notice this and like didn't give a shit.
And
'Cause, like,
I don't want you to interpret that as an excuse, but I hope that
Isn't it, dude? Nobody's like We're not trying to have you be excused of your misconduct. We don't consider it as misconduct. Remember, you're addressing your fans. You should address why this was wrong. Like, who the fuck do you think you're speaking to? Again, like, but, dude, I'll have to finish reacting to this, obviously, later. I'm guessing dude, you're forgetting who the fuck you're speaking to. I'm guessing the rest of the video is probably gonna be more of the same shit, unfortunately, but...
that is relatable to other creators who maybe struggle with the same thing. I'm not confident in my ability
wonder
to
what you
entertain,
said.
and I think if I had to rely on my personality to entertain people, that I wouldn't have any amount of success, and that is
Well,
really
because
hard
now
to
you
come to terms with. I was being
doing
very
this shit.
bigoted in a lot of my videos.
Bigoted?
And I
No.
justified it because, I didn't think it was too serious. And I thought
Bigoted?
that people were going
Yeah,
to
it
see
isn't
that I
okay.
had good intentions.
Okay,
but
I don't
that's
even really care
so
about...
silly,
what do you-
casual racism.
No, this isn't... You weren't being racist. You were making jokes, and people agreed because, like, pretty much nobody is racist. Do you know anybody who's racist? Be honest. Do you know anybody who's racist? No. Why do you think you were able to rack up that amount of fans? That amount of fans could not fit in a... Dude, you have a fraction of PewDiePie's fucking fan base. You were one of the fastest growth... And this was, like, the main hit, because people agree with you. This is a joke. You can say... People say the word bitch. That doesn't make you, like, sexist towards women. And why do people hate, like, why do people use curse words when in the right, like, most of the curse words, I don't know, bitch, fuck, dick, cunt, these don't mean anything in the context of what we're saying, but we implement them into things. Well, because we're told not to use them, that's what makes us want to use them. And when we're told not to use that, and it's like, who cares, it's a fucking word, like, that's why people say curse words. And you explained it to Tanner very well. So you're gonna have to dispute your original response to Tanner in your content card. Because you explained that really well. I'm really looking forward to that right now. I have to go to work, so... Well, I will see you later, my phone nigger faggot. This video should be titled, I miss the better Idubbbz. Well, actually no. So take a look at the charities he is donating to. Leafy actually said on his stream he'll only accept his apology if he says he has a big chin. Oh, he actually apologized to Leafy? That's fucking hilarious. Well, that is amazing. Leafy is the champ over Idubbbz here. I'm now more like in the political sphere, but You know what? I should get back into that. Well, I hope that person has a great day too. And I'm gonna have a fucking great day at work because I'm probably gonna do a bunch of fucking drugs. But anyway, have a good day. Peace. Please like and sub and shit like that. Alright. No, no.